Okay, so here's a quick way I do to get a look. And there's nothing quick about it, I just decide. Let's see what we have here. Cool. So that's the clip right there. And I'm just going to go for a quick look. So right off the bat, I know that the very first thing I want to do is lift some of these shadows so I can come up a little bit more. I'm going to pull up my Lumetri panel here. And first I'm going to go for correction. This area right here, this box, is where you correct the color. Okay. Got this sun over here in this area. That's okay if it's a little blown out to me. It looks natural. But there's some good detail here on the other side. We're just going to play with that. There's a little bit of banding here that's about to start happening. If we get a little too crazy, we follow where this white and this blue meet. But let's see what we can do. So it's showing me already that I'm clipping here, but it's showing me on the top right hand, which is this area here. So I'm not that worried, but I will bring down the whites just a little bit there. Just a little bit there. And I'm gonna leave the blacks where they are, but I will lift these shadows here. There we go, not bad. Let's go a little bolder. Be careful with that banding at the top. And already that's a huge difference to me, at least. That's a huge difference to me. I want to warm this up a little bit. There we go. And bring these highlights down just a little bit. Highlight down a little bit. I'm going to punch up even more in the shadows. I am not afraid. I am not afraid of a little clipping. I don't get too technical with this stuff because I believe you should be very solid technically, but you should be even better at being able to translate that technicality to the picture that you are trying to develop. That's the most important part. So that's looking pretty good to me. Now let's get a little creative. I'm going to sharpen it just a little bit here. And I'm going to add even a little bit more vibrance. I want it to feel good. A little more vibrance there. There we go, a little bit more. Awesome. Let's give this a little bit of a balance here. Kind of punch into my midtones just ever so slightly so I can get just a little bit more lift. See that clarity now that came out in his pants right there? A little bit more there, that's good. And how it's kind of lifted in this area as it fades off over here. This changes as the picture goes in motion. So let's look what it looks like now. Cool, so that looks pretty good already. I'm gonna lift a little bit more just in here. Get a little bit of an S-curve thing going here. There. And I'm gonna kind of just pull up in my shadows a little bit here. Just to give me a nice little fade. A nice little fade. It feels good. And I'll even punch in a little bit more. Okay, nice little punchier shot there. And we are developing a very nice picture now at this moment. We are developing a very nice one. Good, 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 good. Let's check it out. Yeah, nice little character. If you want to see the difference between stuff, you can always just uncheck this here. You can see our punch is gone and so is our fade. A little bit of sharpness there is kind of rolling off. A little bit of detail. And actually, I even want to add a little bit more. So, you know, the best way for the best picture is what is the best decision for the picture. Not for your ego and not for public opinion. What's best for this picture? What tells the story of this picture? What story are you trying to tell? It's just a simple question, no? So that's looking pretty good. Yeah. And that would be pretty much how I just clean up a picture. Again, if I didn't mention it, this was shot on a DJI Pocket. This was right before, well, as sun was setting. As you can see, the sun rolling off, right, falling right behind that hill there. So there it is.